The crowd certainly enjoying themselves, and they'll get to cheer another Korean favourite. The winner of this match will play PV Sindhu, who beat Busanan Ongbangrupan, the 7th seed Thai, pretty convincingly. Talking of Thais, that was a great match next to us on court 2, with Ratchanok Intanon, surprisingly perhaps, losing to Pompawi Chochuwong, Steve.
Yeah, last year Pompawi for the first time defeated Ratchanok Intanon, and it seems like she's gone past her. And that's of course very interesting, being the biggest, the best Thai women singles for so many years, Ratchanok Intanon. I think it was the first defeat since 2009 to another Thai player back then.
So the two players making their way on, and Seyoung, I mean, we can't call her a teenager anymore because she just passed that a couple months ago, but what a prodigy she has been, what a talent she is, Steve.
Yeah, she is, and that's really nice for the whole badminton world in general, but for Korea in particular. Found the heir to Sung Ji-hyun's throne.
So they have met once before, and well, it's Kawakami who has won that in the Osaka International. She won that 10-21, 21-11, 21-12, but boy, have things changed in the last 3 years. Saena Kawakami at the Asia Junior Championships in 2015 in Bangkok, won a bronze medal. She did win the All Masters in 2019, runner-up in the Swiss Open in 2019 as well. And she's 24 years of age, 160 centimeters tall. Currently 45th from Shimane, Japan. Her highest ranking was 15th. That was almost exactly 4 years ago. She has won a few other tournaments along the way, the New Zealand Open and the Vietnam Open, the Chinese Taipei Open and the Canada Open. And this was her route to the quarterfinals. She beat Michelle Lee of Canada, the 8th seed, in 3. That was a tough match. And Yael Hoyot of France, she won in straight games in just under half an hour. So contrasting fortunes for her on the way here to the quarterfinals. Seyoung from Gwangju, which is very, very close by, and where we're headed to next week, in fact, for the Masters. She's only 20 years of age, just a couple months ago, 170 centimeters tall, 4th in the world, which is her highest ranking at the moment. Her route to the quarterfinals, beating Sri Krishna Priya Kudravalli very straightforwardly, and then Singapore's Yo Jia Min in straight games as well. She is a bronze medalist with the Sudirman Cup last year, and a couple of bronzes as well in the Uber Cup in 2020 and 2018. Silver medal in the Asia Championships in 2020 and 2018. And is a former Asian champion in the mixed team event. Stéphane Venet of France, umpire here. And Dhiraj Guniadri from Mauritius is a service judge. Big win for her in the World Tour finals last year. Seyoung beating PV Sindhu, who she could well meet in the next round in the semi-finals. Beat her in straight games. Also had a big win in the Indonesia Masters last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Saena Kawakami, Japan. And on my left, Seyoung, Korea. and Seyoung to serve. Level. Play. Service over.
So on paper,
Love.
sorry.
Yeah, no problem. That was a Japanese player who had sort of bitten the net there. She was really proactive on the front court.
Good. Service over.
I was going to say, on paper, this one should be a relatively straightforward tie for An Seyoung, shouldn't it?
Yeah, you would say so based on the result that she's created, but the little thing in the back of the mind is the previous results.
Yeah.
Where it's from, was it 2019?
3 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. So, what happened there, I don't know, I didn't see the match, but I guess she was beaten on physicality back then, and I would suggest that she's improved a lot in terms of physical strength since then.
Service over.
Then Kawakami hasn't played that much, so it's the first tournament of 2022, so we don't really know exactly where she's standing. She's definitely got good sparring back home in Japan, member of the Japan B team. 4 pairs in each discipline in the A team in Japan, and the one not qualifying for those 4 spots occupy the B team for approximately also 4 to 5 spaces. Perhaps she's phoned Akane Yamaguchi to get intel on how to proceed.
Kawakami's record coming to this tournament, 110 wins, 50 losses, which is not bad.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oh dear.
She's going for knockout.
5-2.
An Seyoung's record, very, very impressive. She's won 163 out of 203 matches. She's won 4 times as many matches as she's lost, which is very, very good.
This is a challenge.
And Seyoung challenges.
She will challenge that one.
In.
We couldn't quite see that.
No.
It looks like it's in, but we'll see.
Challenge unsuccessful.
It is in indeed. But it's
One
a tight
challenge
one.
remaining.
A few tight calls today.
6-2.
And a nice lead as well here for Kawakami.
Yeah, I think her plan is just to sort of park An Seyoung on the back line and say, okay, see if you can beat me from there. She has been out commenting herself, An Seyoung, on the fact that there's been some question marks as to whether her attack is
Up to scratch.
up to the mark, and just as good as all the other aspects of her game. And she says obviously it isn't. So that's something that she's intend to work on.
Yeah, this year she's won 7 out of 9 matches coming into this tournament. Also pretty decent form. Losing in the semi-finals in the German Open to He Bingjiao.
6-0.
And then at the All England, of course, as you just mentioned, losing to Kawakami's compatriot Akane Yamaguchi in the final. Well, she was 4 down earlier, and she's now 1 up,
7,
Seyoung.
6.
And this time that one, Kawakami looked at her racket as if she thought the string has gone.
Good shot. Lovely. Wrong footing her opponent there.
9-6. Saena.
Let's just look back at the spot there, Kawakami.
Service over. 7-9. Yes.
Yeah, well left.
Service over. 10.
We're now building up a little bit of a lead here, Seyoung.
Service over. 8, 10. Service over.
Well, that's another unforced error from Kawakami. Seyoung goes into the interval with a 3-point lead.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Going to script at the moment, this match for you, Steen?
11,
yeah, pretty much.
Play.
Seems like still reasonably slow playing conditions.
Service over.
As we thought, Seyoung becoming
11.
stronger physically, so that gives her the more technical weapons. She had the technical skills definitely also back in 2019, but now the physicality to back it
10,
up.
11.
I'm interested though to follow the development of her sort of development of a stronger attack, because her hitting motion with the elbow very low there, I think it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be an easy job to better the attack. That's going to be interesting to follow in the coming year or years.
12,
So your concern is where the elbow is placed when she makes her shots?
Yes.
Okay.
and the total hitting motion. She's a lot with the front to the net, and it's going to be. I'm curious to see how they're going to work on it.
13-10.
Had a lot of court to aim at there. And Seyoung.
Good retrieval.
Very
shot.
nicely done.
Yeah.
Service over.
And Kawakami.
11-13.
14-7.
Thank you. Quick towel.
Well, she's only a couple behind her more lustrous opponent, Kawakami.
Beautiful play.
Very nicely done. Again,
12,
threw us off
13.
at that one, Seyoung.
Thank you.
Very nice cushion shot.
Line
Here we go.
justice. Okay.
Ooh. She was a little bit too close to that net post, to my taste.
Play. Service over. 14-12.
Good
Service
little
over.
deception there.
13-14.
I don't think those, yeah.
Kawakami. The sign of the arm was a lift, and then finally decides to block it.
She's drawn level here, Kawakami.
14-all.
And look at the shot here from that one, from Seyoung. That could be a really, really good shot in terms of bettering the attack. But if people just play it high to the back line, it's difficult to use it with efficiency.
Ooh,
Service over.
that looked tight, didn't it?
It did.
Kawakami isn't going to challenge.
15-14.
Interesting choice. She maintains that slender lead,
16,
Seyoung.
14.
Oh, the second time she misses that one.
17.
She's muttering to
14.
herself there, Kawakami.
Yeah. She read that all the way, and Seyoung.
18-14.
And now that lead is up to 5 points.
19-14.
Now, game points here for Seyoung.
20, game point, 14. Saena, return the shuttle quicker. Thank you.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's about. Also in the match, thank you. Return the shuttle quicker. I didn't think the umpire was allowed to give tactical advice.
He's reading your minds, team.
Yeah.
Game.
So Seyoung takes game one, 21-14, pretty convincingly.
21-14.
Let's see how she does in game two. Kawakami has a fair bit of work to do here.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
이번 세트에서는 한국의 김다은 선수와 말레이시아의 고진웨이 선수의 여자 단식 경기가 있겠습니다.
So game two here.
덴마크의 야곱 신드고업 씨, 부심은 미국의 케빈 반 씨, 선심은 비조입니다.
Court 2, women's singles number 25 between Kim Ka-eun, Korea versus Ko Jin-wei, Malaysia.
Nicely done
Service over.
by Kawakami.
Services getting down
One
and the
love.
two line judges are green.
Seyoung, of course, named the most promising player. Already inside the top 10 when she was so young. South Korea not always associated with having the world's top women players. No Korean has won a women's singles Olympic medal since Bang Sun-hyun. Bang taking gold in the
Service over.
96 Atlanta Games.
1-0.
Country now has 3 women in the top 20. Is the top ranked of all of them.
Service over.
And the great thing for her was she was
2-1.
first middle school student to make the national setup at the age of 15. Incredible. And that same year, when she did it in 2017, she was part of South Korea's World Junior Championships bronze winning mixed team.
Service over.
Before winning the bronze in 2018 as a member of the Yuba Cup.
2-0.
2019 was a really breakthrough year for her. And that's when, so much so that she was named as one of Asia's 30 under 30 by Forbes magazine. Just tumbles over.
Service over.
By 2019, 3 years ago, or well, just under 3 years ago, she'd already beaten the likes of Tai Tzu-Ying, Carolina Marin, PV Sindhu, Saena Nehwal, Akane Yamaguchi. That's how impressive she was.
Service over. 3-0. Service over. 4-3.
So Kawakami still in front here.
Ready, right.
Oh, skimming the net there.
5.
Opening up a
3.
2-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Kim Ga-yoon, Korea. And on my left, Ko Jin-wai, Malaysia. Kim Ga-yoon, serve, level, play. One, love.
Long rally that ends in An's favour.
4-5.
That's a lovely
Service
shot.
over.
Beautifully done
6-4.
by Kawakami.
2-1. Service over. 5-6. Ball 1.
Ooh. That's gone wrong. Not gone wide. He was
6.
called in on the long line.
these long rallies at the moment going in favor of
7-6.
That one, that's just getting one more back than what Kawakami is comfortable with.
A number of those sort of shots now for Kawakami. Quite a few unforced errors now from Kawakami.
Trying to push it a little bit. It's not really scoring points easily. Oi! Fantastic quick on her feet again there. And Seyoung. Gets more and more back, and you go sharper and sharper for the win.
Well, you picked it out earlier in that rally, where the way she recovered so quickly.
Yeah, it was almost like it was
bounced up, right?
Yeah, it was like it was planned part of her footwork. If it was, I think she should try and get rid of it again. But but it was so quick.
Yeah, that was impressive. She looks a bit exasperated here, Kawakami.
Yeah.
She's playing an opponent of real quality here. Well, we've seen that already a number of times, and at 11-6 she goes into the interval on Seyoung. Very comfortable.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you.
Well, Seyoung lost to her idol here
11-6.
a few years ago.
Play.
Sung Ji-hyun, who afterwards told her, relax, don't think too much about it, don't have too much pressure.
12,
have
6.
fun while playing and enjoy it without too much thinking.
Play.
And guess what? She went on to beat her opponent Sung Ji-hyun at the Korea Masters a few months later.
Sung Ji-hyun, who's just announced that she's stopping her playing career and going into coaching.
Those
14
unforced errors are racking up here at the moment for Kawakami.
15-6.
She's not able to arrest that at the moment, and it's causing her real problems. The lead is now 9. She's not having to do an awful lot at the moment, Seyoung.
No, but that's all what she's invested previously in this game is sort of paying dividends now, because there's no openings, there's no possibilities for Kawakami to score points on her own. And so you could say that she's sort of like blinked first, Kawakami. Good shot.
That's a winner. We haven't seen a winner in a while from Seyoung, and she gives a bit of a reaction there.
6. Service over. 7-17.
Just asking for a little bit of a wipe down.
Is that blood? Yeah.
I think it is blood. It did have a dark colour. I think she's just got a graze below her knee.
Yeah.
Second time that's happened today. First one with Kunlavut Vititsan. Could this be a little opening for Kawakami? It does seem unlikely at the moment, the way things are going. It doesn't look too bad, this one.
No, but in general, it looks like that knee is taking some beating.
That's a fair bit going on there, doesn't it? But she does throw herself around, doesn't she, Steen?
Yeah.
There, that's when it happened.
That's an integrated part of top women's singles, that you can do these diving defenses.
I think it needs just a little bit more work on it. Thankfully for her, this match, the way it is going at the moment, it would appear it's nearing its conclusion. And she'll get that seen to properly later on, I think.
Yeah, it's a little bit like, hey, don't attach it too tightly. It's going to get off in 4 rallies.
Yeah, please. Let's take that into account.
Yeah, I think we must commend Kawakami for playing a really good first game and making it difficult there for Seyoung. But you could also say that she's actually gotten her started here in the tournament with some strong opposition.
Well, they've gone for the much bigger.
Yeah, but
that's going to come off soon anyway.
Either it's going to come off or it's going to get ripped off because it's just too uncomfortable to play with.
With the mobility on that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really taping that up now. And they're putting it right around the leg. That's certainly not going to be comfortable. Going around twice on it as well.
She's getting some advice. Saena Kawakami.
Well, if there was ever a moment now to try something, it would have to be now. It's now or never, really, but she's massive 10 points behind Saena Kawakami.
Fantastic retrieval.
What a shot.
Service over.
All you can do is Saena Kawakami is have a look like that, an expression.
18.
Just to savor a shot like that from your opponent.
Well, that's really well done by Seyoung. The ability to break her movement, suck it all up in the calf and thighs, and then change direction to the right place. That is good strength.
Seyoung hasn't missed a step since that injury break.
Match point 7.
So look at those match points, a lot of them to play with. It's in, it's good, and it's a big roar from Seyoung in front of the home crowd. She will have bigger fish to fry in the days to come, and sets up a mouth-watering tie against PV Sindhu in the semi-finals. But it's been an excellent performance from her, particularly in the second game, Steve.
Just as we sort of hoped that she would play.
Yeah.
And definitely revenged herself from the defeat back in 2019. And on to the semi-final here in Korea Open.
So very nicely done by Seyoung, who looked good throughout, despite the small injury problem just towards the end. That didn't break any of her momentum. And Seyoung of Korea beats Saena Kawakami of Japan 21-14, 21-7 in 37 minutes, and that was only because of the injury break. Otherwise it would have been 5 or 6 minutes quicker. So this is the order of play. I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Steen Pedersen to take you through the next couple of matches.
And after that relatively easy win for Seyoung, the perhaps biggest